What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast, NFL edition. And it's a sad NFL edition, folks. We want to know why? Because it's the last NFL edition, because this is Super Bowl week, everybody. We are We are a couple days away from the big dance, the big game, the big whatever you want to call it. And weird year. Weird NFL year, no?
Well, I missed most of it. I was buried in work, but I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know much. I can't.
But I
gotta be honest with you.
Love you.
But I know I love you. I'd love to pick the Super Bowl and go out a winner.
Well, you're having good playoffs.
Playoffs?
You're having good playoffs. I'm having bad playoffs. You are actually having a decent run in the playoffs with your picks.
I am, and I will say this. I have no feeling on this game. Remember the first Top Gun? When Maverick loses his nerve? And they just did that close-up on him, and he's just going like, yeah, it's no good. It's not, I don't know, it's no good. And he's like muttering, and he flies back. That's what I feel like on this game.
Engage, Maverick. Engage. No, it's no good. It's no good. That's great.
It's no good. Place a bet, Bill. I don't know. It's no. I can't see the line.
You're at the sports.
I feel like the Eagles are younger. They're hungrier. They got that fucking lunatic coach. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like they got the vibe going. I feel like their quarterback, who I keep wanting to call Carson Wentz instead of Jalen Hurts, is a fucking superstar on the rise. I think he's got his head firmly planted on his shoulders. I love everything that they're doing. And then on the other side, you got Andy Reid, though, the BTK killer's brother, right? He's been there before, Paul. All right? You think he can't handle some guy who looks like he's building a fucking snowman? You think he can't handle that guy's fucking game plan? He's got Patrick Mahomes, the lightest on his feet at the quarterback position. He's got the purse throw. He's got Travis Kelce, who's inexplicably fast at the tight end position. And they have a halfway decent defense. I think I'm just going to go with my heart on this one. I'm going to have to say, fly, Eagles, fly, up to the sky. I want to see the Eagles win because the city of Philadelphia is a bunch of fucking idiots, and I love them. There's just something about, you can't hate those people. Some of the shit that they do, you know what it is. It's their rep. They got to act like it. But there's just something funny about them. And I'm lucky enough that I don't have to play their teams that aren't in my division, because I see on your face, Paul, I'm seeing the stink. I'm seeing the stink on your face, just thinking about Philly.
No.
Giants fan. Come on.
Love Philly. I love Philly. I love the people of
Paul.
I love the people of Philly. I don't like the teams.
Yeah, if the people for Philly weren't there, if it was a zombie movie and you just walked around, Philadelphia is an incredible place.
So that's your pick?
And those people are actually really cool. It's just when they go to some sort of sporting event, they just become like these fucking lunatics. But like, I don't know. I remember the last time they won? They beat my Patriots, right? And there was that guy running along the subway platform, and he to the pole.
Oh, yeah.
And he almost went under the fucking train. I mean, how do you not love those people?
No, I know.
They feel like everybody I went to summer school with. In Kansas City, I also love Kansas City. I've had a great time out there. I love the Royals. But there's I don't know. I really like both teams. Fuck. But I just feel like I just keep thinking like, I like green, man. Color of money. The color of the Irish. I want to see him win basically because I want to see some idiot do something dumb on a subway platform again. You know they're going to do something. Somebody's going to stick a bunch of bottle rockets in his asshole and light them, and it's going to end up on Barstool Sports. It's just their celebration is going to be way funnier than Kansas City fans. So I'm going to go with the Eagles. Not a shred, Paul. of football knowledge is behind that pick. I just want to see them win because I want to see what their fans do when they're hammered afterwards.
All right. All right. Well, I have a little in my mind, I have more insight than that, but
Paul, you texted me 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like you just came back in a time machine and you know exactly what's going to happen.
I am also going to take the Philadelphia Eagles, and to me, this was one of the easiest ones or easiest predictions as far as a feeling, and it's only because the defensive line of the Eagles gets to the quarterback, especially quarterbacks who can run. They really did it to Daniel Jones, who had 700 yards rushing. Dude, that
ripped his arm off.
Dude, that Brock Purdy guy, they got to that guy in the first or second series, and Jalen Hurts is being so disrespected, and he's staying so cool. I have a feeling that guy's going to come out and put on a fucking show. I think the Eagles win it by 10. I love their defense. They got the weapons. And all I hear
is the only thing that scares me. Because I want all of that to happen. But the only thing that scares me is when Paulie gets this confident. I don't know. I get nervous.
I know. I got scared for myself for being this confident, but the only thing that I'm hearing on the other side is Andy Reid and Mahomes is magic. It's like, dude, John Elway did what he did. John Elway was fucking magic. So I think a good defense stops it, and that's why I'm going to take them. And I also think that Jalen Hurts being like, everyone's going, anybody gets that fucking team, they could do what he's doing. And he's hearing it, and he's just going, okay. So I got the Eagles. I think the Eagles win the game. Definitely cover the spread because I think the spread's only 1.5. So I'm taking
two incredible quarterbacks, though.
Two incredible, and I'm not taking anything.
Both of them with their heads like they got their like. This is going to be. I think it's going to come down to it, and that's what I'm nervous about because whenever it comes down to it, you know, it always seems fucking Kansas City throws the purse. Whatever the fuck that play is. Where some fucking lineman pulls and runs across and he fucking throws the purse and then the fucking guy runs in to the department store. How many metaphors, Bill?
I think like we've talked about a long time ago, defense wins championships. I know Andy Reid's a great coach.
Does it, Paul? Does it still win championships?
I think.
I hope so. I got to say something. I got, Paul, you wouldn't believe this, Paul. I actually have something to say. This is another thing just fucking annoys the shit out of me as a Patriots fan. I'm watching this Ravens 30 for 30, which was great, right? They had on the 2000 Ravens. Beat your Giants.
I know.
Sorry to bring it up, Paul. All right. They were talking when they played the Tennessee Titans, the week of that game, one of the coaches on the Titans stole the Ravens playbook. Came in, hey, I got the Ravens playbook, and they fucking devoured it. And they knew everything that the Ravens were going to do. But the Ravens had such a fucking unbelievable defense. They scored 2 touchdowns on defense. With Ray Lewis and probably Ed Reed, somebody else, one of those fucking X-Men defensive players. They still beat them. Right? And everybody, those sons of... I still give them shit, those sons of bitches taking our playbook. That's all it is, Paul. That's all it is. There's no the Titans are cheaters. Fuck all these guys. Take away all the division titles. Nothing.
Yeah.
They're fucking weighing up footballs.
Yeah.
It's just I swear to God, if the Titans won that game, all right, and if fucking Steve McNair, rest his soul, you know what I mean, had a little more movie fucking star looks and was banging a fucking I don't know, a model. You know what it is, Paul? I watch NFL films all the time, and these stories and the level of cheating.
They all cheat.
And he called all the plays in the first half, and then he pretended his headsets were out. And then the next year I saw him, I said, hey, coach, do that again. I'm going to expose you. And he said, just a little gamesmanship, coach. Ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. They just fucking laugh about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, look.
I'm about to rip this thing off the fucking desk. If I see another one of those fucking stories.
I know.
I'll never forgive Steve Young for that shit. They should take away all the Super Bowl titles. He played for the 49ers, and they were the ones that fucking pretended their headsets were out. All right,
Yeah,
the red and gold cunts.
Oh,
Paul, I'm never. If you're wondering, Bill, when are you going to let this go? Never. I got dirt on all of you fucks. Although I don't have anything on the Giants. Giants run a clean operation.
God willing, I visit you in the hospital when you're 100 and I'm 90, and you're just like talking about life, and you just still bring it up.
Paul, I remember what's important. That bullshit this past year when the Astros played the World Series and all those announcers are they're going for their second title.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They just nothing.
You want to know why my theory is?
That, Paul? The fuck is going on? Just explain to me what the fuck that was. My team finally gets good.
Yeah.
And I gotta listen to that shit. And then every time I watch these NFL films, it's like, yeah, so we found out what kind of hooker the running back like, and we sent 5 of them over there to keep them up all night.
Well, I have a theory.
And then we won the playoff game.
My theory is if fucking Bill Belichick was happy and jolly, Andy Reid, and if Bill Belichick
Andy
was
Reid
like
is not a happy, jolly guy.
I think now he is.
He
now
looks like a fat kid that got his fucking ring dings taken. When has he ever smiled?
Yeah, but he dances now because he won. Fuck out of here, Andy Reid. He's a good guy.
Andy Reid.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
He looks like a volunteer fireman.
He does. He does.
The other guy looks like he's building a snowman. Dude, what happened to men?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, dude, head coaches look scary.
Dude, you think Bill Parcells would look in the camera and go, never.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. No, I mean, that's just like, speaking of that, Paul.
Chuck Noll? Chuck Noll's
a scary son of a bitch. That guy was fucking scary. John Madden was scary before he became everybody's uncle. When he was on the sideline and he would yell, man, he looked like one of those fucking, he looked like a whale coming up for plankton. His fucking mouth would get all, all these pictures just like it's screaming, all red.
You know what it is? And Belichick falls under this too. Coaches whose players were afraid of them. Didn't act like that.
Yeah.
You know, what happened to the scary dad?
I don't know. I think once they all started making like 90,000 million times what the fucking head coach was making. I don't know what it is, Paul. I don't give a fuck anymore. I am slowly, Paul. I'm like, what was that George Clooney movie where he fucking went out into space and he just floated away and for whatever reason didn't seem to give a fuck? The terror, the loneliness of that death.
Gravity.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to be. And dude, that movie is so fucking unsettling. My wife put it on the other day. Jesus Christ. Sandra Bullock tumbling through space. Like, will you shut that shit off?
I got to watch that again. I haven't seen that in a while.
Dude, once you start spinning, there's nothing stops you. And you basically go, until you fucking just out of dehydration. And then you think like, I'm going to end my life quickly. If you punch the fucking mask, dude, your saliva immediately reaches the boiling point.
Oh my God.
Or maybe that's when you're going through the atmosphere. That was the Red Bull guy. I learned that one. Like if his windshield came off, his saliva was immediately going to reach the boiling point.
Oh
can you imagine the fucking guy who's got to fucking put that visor on?
Oh God.
It had to have been a robot.
Dude, when he tumbled down and you just saw his body doing this for so long, I started crying, laughing.
He was unconscious, and then he woke up. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to break this record. And then he went like, and he fucking righted himself.
Dude, I would have went halfway up and be like, nah, not doing it. Pull the plug. Cancel the operation.
Halfway up? Dude, did you see when he stepped off? Dude, yes. It was like during the day. He was so high, it was nighttime.
It was nuts. Dude, it was nuts. That freaked me out, dude. All right, so we both got the Eagles. We both have the
Nice
Eagles.
segue.
Yeah.
To bring it back to earth, man. We both got the Eagles.
We both got
Fly,
the Eagles.
Eagles, fly.
And Andrew Themlis, our producer out there. What do you think, bud? You got the Eagles too, right?
Yeah, the Eagles have played pretty consistent all season. I actually kind of don't know why people think that they're just not going to play well or that they're overrated. I've heard like a lot of stuff and I don't understand. It seems just
They're gonna rip Mahomes' fucking leg off.
Yeah, listen, I mean the Chiefs are still the Chiefs, you know what I mean? But it's not that automatic. It's not like it's Tom Brady.
Yeah. There you go. There it is. There he is. There he is. All right. Well, here we're going to do, since we only have one game to pick and pretty much the entire Anything Better podcast is on the Eagles, on the Birds, as hard as that is to say, with this sitting right next to me. But we like the Eagles, and let's do a parlay. And we could take the Eagles in the parlay, right? All right. So what do you think? Jalen Hurts to throw one or run one? Because he runs them too.
Here, let me read some of the props here. You got well, I'm gonna just do quarterbacks over under passing yards for quarterbacks. Passing yards over under 285 for Mahomes, over under 245 for Jalen Hurts.
We got burned on the fucking under over last time, man. On yards. Let's do touchdowns.
I'm just waiting for color of Gatorade.
Well, let's see what we got here. I don't have that on here. It doesn't mean you can't find it on
Oh, Bill, you got the color of Gatorade right last year.
Did. You got it right last year.
You got the
I called that whole fucking game. Whatever year that was. It might have been 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think it was the Tampa game. Last year, I didn't get last year right. I wanted Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Passing touchdowns.
Mahomes will throw a touchdown to Kelsey. That's going to happen probably at the 10-yard line. So I think we could do Mahomes to throw one, right?
And Kelsey to receive then, if you're saying that, probably put him down as an anytime touchdown.
I think Kelsey's going to have the game he always has. He kind of starts slow, and you think you got the guy, and then the third quarter he's fucking line dancing.
So Mahomes
I would say Mahomes to throw one for sure, and I would say Kelsey to catch one for sure. And then what about Miles Sanders, the kid that's just Miles Sanders, the running back for the Eagles?
Yeah, you could over under 60 rushing yards, over under 10 receiving yards, anytime touchdown. Over under 60 rushing yards is.
I like over 60.
Yeah.
No, you don't like it?
Dude, nobody fucking runs anymore. They'll dump it off to him. Nobody fucking runs anymore.
You could have 50, and then he could have like 10 receiving. That's why.
Just out of curiosity, who won the rushing title this year, and how many yards did they have?
Was it Josh Jacobs
over
of the
under,
Raiders?
Over under. I would say it's 1,350, 1,400 yards. Maybe less than that.
Saquon was around 13. I think the guy had over 13, but
let's see, 1,653.
Josh Jacobs?
1,653 yards.
Paul, that just goes to show you I don't know shit. I mean, 1,650 would have won it back in the day. How many attempts did they have? That's impressive. You know, Paul, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Dude, that year LaDainian Tomlinson had 2,000 was nuts. LaDainian Tomlinson had fucking 4 of the best years of running back ever had, dude. That fucking kid was in
easy.
Come on, TCU. He was good.
Easy.
LaDainian? It's good.
They get extra games. Dude, O.J. Simpson, without killing anybody, ran for over 2,000 yards
that night
in a 14-game season.
Bill, he ran for 2,000 yards that night after doing it.
Over at LAX.
All right, so we'll do that. We'll do Mahomes.
O.J. Paul was killing him in 73. Oh, shit.
OJ just went on a popular podcast, and the kid just goes, so, dude, are you still looking for the killer? And OJ goes, look. He goes, I know what you're trying to do. She goes, I know what you're trying to do. He's like, I'm not going to go there. So I'm just not going to go there.
Can I tell you something? I think it is so fucking unbelievable that people are so convinced that he killed those two people and then simultaneously have no fear talking shit to him to his face. It's like,
dude, that's
I
funny.
mean, I don't understand that.
Dude, they go up to him in nightclubs like, "Yo, juice." No other world would you go up to a murderer, that you think did it, and be like, "Yo, dude, what's up?"
Dude, when was the last time an alleged double? We got to say alleged because he wasn't convicted. He's an acquitted double murderer ran for 2,000 yards. He's the only guy. There's nobody on death row ever ran for 2,000 yards. I don't think at any level. Maybe the high school.
No.
Andrew, can you look up greatest athlete on death row? All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah. And then we'll go into the other
You
one.
want to do Kelsey receiving or a Kelsey anytime?
Yeah, let's get Kelsey in there. I love that guy.
Kelsey catching one, Mahomes throwing one, and then what do you want to do? Jalen Hurts throwing
Dude, how
one?
cool is Mahomes' dad? Do you see Mahomes' dad smoking that stick?
Yeah. I didn't like it, though, because they were mocking Joe Burrow.
Well,
His wife was going,
Joe's a big
"Light
boy."
that shit. When his wife was going, "Light that shit," his brother was dancing.
Yeah. She's like a good wrestling villain. She's shaking fucking booze, pouring it on people. It's like Captain Lou Albano had a daughter.
She's like, yeah, I was going to say, she's like, what was the guy? Jimmy, what was the guy? The mouth of the South. I saw him at the Tampa airport.
Dude, there was nobody when I was growing up. Nobody was funnier than someone who managed wrestlers. They were hilarious.
All right, so here's what we'll
about
do.
Brother Love? Do you remember Brother Love?
No, I don't remember Brother Love.
Oh my God! You want to talk about someone that could get booed and didn't give a fuck? He was making fun of televangelists, and he come out, and I'm just here to say that I love you. And he would draw it out like that, and people would just, boo, get the fuck off the stage. And then he would just be talking about how much he loved everybody. So everyone booed him and told him to go fuck himself. And he never broke character, and he spoke in that falsetto. I mean, it was just fucking, it was like, let's come up with the most annoying guy we could ever get for these people that just take the bait. It was a masterpiece. All right, let's go. Sorry.
That's great. All right, so we got Mahomes to throw one, we got Kelsey to catch one, and we need something with the Eagles here. So we'll do. I like Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now wait a minute, Andrew.
I don't know what it is about that kid.
Okay.
I just want to see him breakout game.
Okay, so
fucking establish himself, Paul. Now that the great Tom Brady is officially retired, why not him, Paul?
You know what? Let's make this parlay fun for our listeners. Let's add a fourth element to make it go up. Let's do this. We'll do Mahomes throw one, Kelsey catch one, Jalen Hurts throw one, and fucking Eagles to win money line.
Paul Virzi going Emerald Lagasse, kicking it up a notch.
Let's give these people something to fucking win finally.
Well, why not go big? This is the last football you're going to see until August, and that's bullshit football.
That's sickening that you just said that. We're not going to do this until September. Football should be a holiday, Sunday. The whole fucking time. Kids go.
You got the USFL, Paul.
I know. I tried. I tried. All right.
I tell you, Paul, if you go to the game, though,
that would
just
be
hang
cool.
out. It'd be a good time. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Let's get out of here, man.
That's our Super Bowl. That's our Super Bowl picks, guys. You know how to do it. You want to play with us, and if you play with us all, gambled with us responsibly all year, all you do is you download the BetMGM app. That's who we've been rolling with the last couple seasons, and we're sticking with them. That's right. All you do, you download the BetMGM app, use bonus code Burr, BURR. You put as little as $10 in, and they will match up to $1,000. Hey, matching up to $1,000. If there was any week to do that, it's this week. Okay, that's.
Well, you know what's nuts is
what?
Drinking's legal, weed is legal, gambling is legal. In 10 years, it'll be like As long, you do your heroin responsibly. Just hang in there, make your picks, do your blow.
Andrew, you know to cut that out, right?
Oh shit, was that over the line?
No. Guys, put $10 in and we'll match it up to it. They're gonna match it up to $1,000. Enjoy the game. I don't know. The good news is for me, at least one of these teams is gonna lose. That's the good news for me. Okay, one of these teams
I
is
like
gonna
both of these teams. I'm hoping for a good time, Paul. But I gotta be honest with you. I'm not kidding you, Paul. I can't see it. It's no good. It's no good. I just can't see it.
That's great. That's great. All right, guys, enjoy. Bonus code Burr, BURR. Download the BetMGM app. Put your money in. Enjoy yourself. And we will see you next week. Enjoy the big game.
And thank you for watching all season.
Thank you for watching all season, and we'll be back. Take care.